Hi everyone, Revit has a very useful tool for evenly spacing items with a simple click. If you haven't been using this already, I don't see a reason why you shouldn't. I personally have been using this constantly for curtain walls, grid lines, furniture, windows, anything you can imagine. So I have prepared this short Revit tips video to show you how to master this awesome tool. And if you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. So let's start by adding some vertical grid lines. Notice I'm just adding them randomly without considering the distance between them, and our goal is to space them evenly at an equal distance between these four grid lines. To do this, just add dimensions from the first axis to the second all the way to the last, and you will notice as soon as you finish with your dimensioning, you will notice this EQ with a red slash above it, meaning that these four grid lines are not currently at an equal distance. As soon as we click this EQ tool, Revit will insert a constraint for these four grid lines to always keep them at an equal, even space. So click the EQ tool and see that the dimensions immediately turned from an actual number to EQ, equal, meaning that these grid lines are at an equal distance, and there's also a constraint to keep them always at an equal distance between them. Notice as soon as I move one of the grid lines, the spacing between them remains the same. To control the overall distance from the first to the last grid line, just click on the first grid line and change the overall dimension. I will make it 15 meters. Now this EQ dimension here is not needed anymore. I will just select it and click the delete button to remove it. Revit is notifying me that even though we removed the dimensions, the constraints have remained. The program has not removed the constraint. You can see that by changing the one of the axes, the rest move along to keep an equal distance between them. Let's move it back to 15 meters, and let's add some horizontal axis as well. Following the same method, just click on the EQ tool and it will place them at an even equal distance spacing. Again, remove the EQ dimension, and now you might want to add actual dimensions to your axis. And set the horizontal grid lines to, again, 5 meters. Each 10 meters in total. Our grid lines are evenly spaced between them, keeping a constraint to always keep an equal distance between each grid line. Let's do this with walls and windows this time. Just adding a few perimeter walls and add a window. Again, I'm not concerned about where I will place the window, because what I want to do is place two windows and a door and equally space them from the two vertical walls. Let's place a door here. And now we want to equally space these two windows and door from the exterior sides of our two walls. To do this, again, add dimensions to the center, center of the window, to the exterior of the wall, and click the EQ button, and our windows and doors have been equally spaced with a reference of the exterior walls. We can also do the same in elevation views, any view, plan views, elevation views, cross-sectional views. So let's do the same thing, this time in an elevation view. I've just opened the south elevation view, and we will do the same by equally spacing the two windows and door from the exterior walls, following the same procedure. Add dimensions and click the equal button. We can remove again these dimensions and place actual dimensions from the exterior to the start of the window to the end, and so on. Going back to our plan view, because our openings are constrained to always keep an equal spacing between them with in relation to the two exterior walls, if we change the overall width of our building, change the position of the wall, you will see that the windows and the door moves along with the wall to keep an equal spacing between them. Let's bring it back to where it was, and I will now add 3 interior rooms and try to make them equally with an equal area like the way we did before. Just add a horizontal wall and randomly place 2 vertical walls to separate our area into 3 separate rooms. What we want to do is have these 3 rooms have an equal area, basically have an equal distance between each wall. Placing my dimensions to the centers of each wall and click equal, and now we have 3 equally spaced rooms with an equal area each. Now again, moving one of the walls will also move the interior walls, because remember, they are constrained to always keep an even, constant, same distance between them. And as I said, you can apply the same EQ, equal distance tool, on almost anything in AutoCAD. Let's go ahead and add a simple curtain wall, add grid lines to the curtain wall, and use the equal tool. So this is our curtain wall. I will add some vertical curtain grids without taking notice of their distance, and now we will set them to an equal distance between them, adding dimension from one grid line to the other, and click the EQ tool, and now our vertical curtain wall grids are equally spaced. Do the same for our horizontal grid. I will just add 2, dimension them, and place them at an equal distance. EQ, they are equally spaced. So as you can see, the possibilities with using this tool are endless. One more thing I would like to show you, using the equal spacing tool together with the align tool. Just created a table with 4 chairs on each side, and what we want to do is space our chairs evenly along the length of this table, and instead of following the procedure for the 4 chairs at the top and then doing the same thing for the 4 chairs on the other side of the table, we can align each set of chairs and put a constraint between them so that these 2 chairs act together. Do the same for these 2, and always remember to lock the alignment. Now we have 4 sets of chairs aligned in the middle together. So apply our dimensions and hit the equal sign, and now our chairs are equally spaced. One constraint is that the 4 chairs should have an equal distance between them. They are also constrained the top and bottom chair to be at the same position, and I will also add one more constraint, the edge of the table to be the same as the edge of the chair, and lock. Do the same on the other side and lock. And now notice that if we change the size of the table, chairs move along with it, and they also keep an equal distance between them. So I've used the equal tool plus a few alignment with constraints to have parametric, easily changeable table size with chairs. I hope you found this video useful. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, thank you for watching.